minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All 3 engines up and running.
I don't care how you do it, just let it knock. Just that dope spot, right back jumping. You better knock, knock, knock. Think you messing with us, you better not. We don't care what we do it, we let it knock. I don't care how you do it, just let it knock. Just that dope spot, right back jumping. You better knock, knock, knock. Think you messing with us, you better not. We don't care what we do it, we do it. First dose, another dose, the most, the host. The more I boast, the more I gross. This that
Shock Value Radio. Deals and drills are in full effect.
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Deals and drills are definitely in full effect. I appreciate y'all being here, tuned in to Shock Value Radio. I'm your facilitator, Shock. And again, I thank you for being here. You could be somewhere else. However, you're here rocking out with your boy, and I greatly appreciate that. We have an interesting show for y'all tonight. Tonight, we're going to be talking about why the scene sucks. And again, I know this is a hot take, and some people didn't even want to be involved with the conversation because, it's negative. However, it's not negative. It's actually real. The Baltimore scene has some dope artists. The Baltimore scene has some untapped talent. It has national exposure worthy talent. And yet we're not doing our due diligence, I think, as a community. So tonight we want to talk about that. So and some people say the scene doesn't suck, right? That's cool. We want to talk about why the scene doesn't suck. We want to talk about what we should be evangelizing. We want to talk about what do we need to fix. We need to talk about what do we want to shore up and support more of, right? And we want to talk about what we don't want to do anymore. All those things are on the table. This is supposed to be a panel discussion. I do have guests I've invited. I have at least 4 people that should be that I invited. And however, you are welcome. You, the listener, are welcome to go ahead and go into the description and click the link in the description, and you can join me on air and discuss your opinions and your facts and viewpoints about why the scene sucks or why the scene doesn't suck. We're here for the whole conversation, right? So let's get to it. After we show some love, of course. And my computer's acting up, so I may jump to my phone, y'all. I may do that because I don't like how the computer's acting right now. However, we're gonna show some love real quick. We'll start the show off with Apex the Genius. No, I'm lying. We go start the show off on some dummy time, right? This is it's my dude Lou Abel, man. He calls this one another day. Lou Abel, yo. Shout out to DBL. Do.
Another day, another dollar. Same hood, same shit. Just another day. Same hood, same shit. Try and make a way. Same hood, same shit. Come on, man. Yo. Black hoodie, Nike boots, looking spooky outside. Shorty playing with the money, dummy, goofy outside. I'm riding for my brothers, dummy, to the day that I die. Right hand on the Bible, Luke, boogie don't lie. Loyalty real thin, pockets real slim. Loose change, 50 cents, still hated by many men. I don't have many friends, but it's cool though. Thought about myself like I'm Boosie. Never put your time aside for coochie. The hack needed pills, couple loosies. Trying run this money through this loose leaf. Got this game wrapped up in the knot. Why would I stop? They ask me if I'm dropping or when I'm gonna pop. OG press 3 times, dummy, shout out the cop. And I ain't never get my fucking recognition. But I don't do the dick riding nor the ass kissing. Man, listen, I'm in the trenches all day, cause that's my life condition. Niggas broke, niggas envy, niggas pockets empty. Another day, another dollar. Same hood, same shit. Just another day. Same hood, same shit. Try and make a way. Same hood, same shit. Come on, man. Another day, another dollar. Same hood, same shit. Just another day. Same hood, same shit. Try and make a way. Same hood, same shit. Come on, man. Hey, yo, come on. I can flow all day with impeccable rhymes. Little money that you flashing, just a couple of dimes. Had a couple Lord bidders, you know, couple of dimes. I done got robbed, said a couple of times. Ain't never gonna break me. Your man's acting shaky. I'ma stand out the way. Streets getting crazy. Rob your little ass dummy, give me the loot. You reap what you sow, gonna come back to you. And yeah, I'm a dummy, but I ain't a fool. Tip tooth, little nigga, I'm the cruddiest loop. Hit the blanket NJ, you see I'm back in my mode. Seek the kingdom first, that's what my grandma done told. Me and my brother, but my heart is so cold. I know I am fire, bitch, blue boogie gold. I'm tired of the capping, these rapping straight yapping. Recycle everything, but shorty, where your passion? Niggas, they be, what? Bitch! Another day, another dollar. Same hood, same shit. Just another day. Same hood, same shit. Try and make a way. Same hood, same shit. Come on, man. Another day, another dollar. Same hood, same shit. Just another day. Same hood, same shit. Try and make a way. Same hood, same shit. Come on, man.
Sound.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. I think I just gave a whole spiel and no one heard me, huh?
Yeah, she was speaking to the masses.
You did. I
I was,
ain't hear it.
I was
It looked real
pontificating
passionate,
rather.
though.
I was pontificating rather astutely, if I may say. However, it was all for naught. So let's say this. Let's go back. Tonight's topic again sounds like a hot take, and there were some people who didn't even want to join the conversation because it was negative, and they, they didn't want to take part in that. And my opinion on that is, what can we fix if we that we run from, right? What can we fix that we don't acknowledge, right? We can't just sweep things under the rug and be like, oh, look at this right here, this shiny bauble. Meanwhile, we got piles of shit over here, right? And let's just say it may not even be shit on the entire lawn. However, it's shit where it doesn't need to be, right? And if we can get that straight, let's get that straight. And so that's where I am on it. And I have two esteemed guests who are from different sides of the artistic spectrum. And however, we all meet somewhere in the middle at some point. First to pop up earlier was the good sister, the dynamic DJ Ducky Dynamo. Ducky, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I really appreciate you joining this conversation. Ducky is someone who I invited because Ducky is always championing her side of the fence. She's always championing the club side and all aspects of the club side, right? So not just she DJs, but she's also evangelizing, and trying to get dancers, to unify and to galvanize. She's trying to get DJs and she's trying to get the whole scene, the party side of it as well. Just trying to get everyone to try to like look at this thing in a holistic way, right? In the totality approach. So, and I see Ducky lamenting like, yo, y'all killing me, right? I see that. I see Ducky like, you know what, y'all? Fuck it, I quit. Then I see Ducky come back. Look, y'all, let's do it. So I feel sis. I feel it. So I'm like, you know what? She has something to say on this. And good brother, Vic, who is Lyrical Leviathan, Slick Vic. This brother is on various aspects of the scene, and he started primarily on the hip hop side, and then he went to the poetry side, really heavy. Did his Thug Fizzle over there, and then came back to the hip hop side more on I would say on a more regular basis, putting out projects and performing and doing a whole lot of stuff. And he's on both sides of the fence. And Vic actually said, "Well, nah, the scene don't suck. The scene got some dope shit going on." And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Well, let's talk about this. However, I do know that Vic is in 100%. He's not good with everything that goes on. He sees some of the bullshit as well. However, he's acknowledging, the same dopeness we had before is the same dopeness we have now. And I'm acknowledging that, and I'm saying, so what's going on? Because there's something different, right? Because I acknowledge that, but what's going on? So I'll open it up to Ducky. Ducky, I want to start with venues. Venues, right? Because I think venues, I think clickiness, I think those things come into play, and I think leadership comes into play as well. I think that comes into play. But I want to start with the venues. In my opinion, and I'm admittedly further outside than I used to be, right? However, it seems like there's a lack of quality venues, or let me say, it's a lack of venues that seem like they're part of what we're actually doing.
Correct.
Right? It doesn't seem like there's any venues that have sort of, I'm not gonna say any. It doesn't seem like there's it's a palpable amount of venues that have bought into what's going on and bought into being part of this actual scene that we have. And that used to be. Right. I don't know if COVID, because I know we lost the 5. I know we lost some other spots, but what is that, Ducky? Like, what is up with the venues?
Let me speak on that, especially about this topic specifically, just as far as why does the scene suck? So you mentioned a couple of other things first, as far as the cliquiness and the lack of leadership, which I see is essentially a lack of direction and a lack of mission overall, right? But I think it is important, if we are going to have that talk, to touch on it in the brief time we have. Talking about venue is extremely important because it's foundational. We need a home for everything, period. So it does not matter what side of, the artistry you fall on. If we ain't got nowhere to throw a party, we're not gonna be able to do anything. If there's no way to host a rap battle, they're not gonna do anything. If there's no way to host a slam, we're not gonna be able to do anything. So that the other aspects to me always come later, because that's like people stuff. We can deal with each other. Like we can go to therapy about it, go to counseling about it, like hash it out about it. But we can't do that about literally I know of. So I'm gonna say it's 2025 now. I started doing anything in this artistic Baltimore world in 2007. I was real active and real grown up and like something of note about it that you could like, say I was doing stuff like on purpose officially about 10 years ago, about 10, 11, 12 years ago, actively have I been back out in like our Baltimore artistry actually trying to do stuff. In that amount of time, do you have any idea how many places I've seen closed? Like you'd mentioned a couple, but since then, yeah, like kind of venue after venue after venue has started to disappear. And right now, the landscape of Baltimore nightlife and entertainment in general, again, not just us not just us Black Baltimore corner, like everybody, like you said, it's really rough right now. COVID was a large impact, but it had started before that. And of course after that sped up some and hasn't, is just kind of starting to find its thing. So I think that for any of our little subgenres, overall, a thing about Black Baltimore artistry is there aren't too many homes left, and the ones that you said something else secondarily about of quality. We all turned very DIY because we had to. Sure, we have the charm and the talent and skill to pull it off, but niggas had to. Because there aren't places. My top 3 favorite venues right now, if I could pick them, only one of them has a green room. So it's like stuff like that. Like even if I did, or we did have the budget, to bring larger acts here, or even spoil ourselves the way we should be treated as artists, there's not even that many places even capable of handling the tech writers or the hospitality writers or any of that. When it comes to sound technology, equipment and be able to hear us sound okay, and be able to handle the bass of club music and handle, the dynamic that's needed for vocals and, rap shows and things like that. They don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have it. So it's just, I do think that that's like a big thing. I don't even know how much there is to discuss about it besides, well, shit, how do we get more money to open more venues? And how do we convince the venues that exist to actually invest in what needs to be done and not just be on some, oh, cool, take your 15% and then, like do what you do on Wednesday night and we just, finish selling our chicken boxes about it. I think there needs to be a better, I guess, the reestablishment of the relationship between these venues and the artists and the organizers instead of just, oh, we just, a promotional tool to get people in the happy hour. That's kind of what we are left with across the board right now.
Well, let me ask you this before I swing it to you, Vic.
Please,
because the DIY thing is it's a double-edged sword, right? Yeah. Because you get authenticity, you get people who historically haven't been able to do their own thug fizzle. Now they can. However,
but they have the validity fight, the legitimacy.
Yes. Yeah. But however, then when you add that though, now you have the 100 churches on the corner, right? You have the 100 liquor stores in the same. So it's like, okay, now you got 10 people with Ducky's thing, you got 15 people at someone else's thing, you got 20 people. So it's like, the DIY thing can give some fragmentation to it,
right? And that's why I said that part leads into. I don't know to cut you off, and I do want to hear where it's like that sets the platform for the clickishness and the foolishness and stuff like that. Because when all of that to me and all of my great sociological studies of us people and us Baltimoreans and all that good stuff, it essentially all does stem from a lack of resources. Simple initial, just like playing beef with another nigga usually come because they got something you don't. You know what I mean? So it's like when you amplify that into our product, our content, our events, our output, it comes clickish because, oh, I have this one booking and they let me in, so I have to protect. And first it starts out nice. Let me get all my friends in here. Let me do what I can to get everybody in. But then one person don't like somebody else, and then the trickle down effect it comes and it becomes territorial. again, if we had 1,000, I talk all the time about how back again in like 2007, 2008, when I first started promoting and throwing parties, we was out every damn night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
There was now. So okay. I said I was going alley-oop.
I said I was going, and it was like there was just a wealth of stuff to do. So the dynamic was different. Now when there's 4 places to do something, yeah, people gonna act crazy about it. So that's why I'm like, no, we got to go back to the roots and just establish the basic, the basic things that we just need to do this and make it plentiful and accessible, and then watch how peaceful things come and collaborative things become.
Okay, I got something to add to that, but I want Vic to go ahead and get onto this. Vic, where you at?
Hey, Vic.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Crystal.
Please.
Cool. So, I mean, first of all, let me just say that it's a blessing that there's someone like yourself, Shaka, who's been around long enough to know that I started on the hip hop side, because a lot of people might not even know that. they might say it the other way around, because just historically they don't have the background research to know that that's true. But I think that, just to the general question of the topic, I think that to quote the great Captain Jean-Luc Picard, as he once said to Lieutenant Commander Worf in the classic episode The Drumhead, vigilance, that is our price to pay. Those of us who have been here long enough, we know that things go in cycles. We know that there are a lot of patterns that show up time and time again. And it's like the long game goes to those who are vigilant enough to figure out how to maneuver through it in a way that isn't only self-serving, but able to help the collective survive and build. But there are cycles, and even with the venue aspect of things, like Baltimore tends to have its cycle where we go through there's something every night, and then all of a sudden there's not.
Right.
And it's like when we see these patterns, I think that a lot of times we don't take advantage of when the tide is high from a standpoint of uniting so that we can maximize on certain opportunities in the city. When we go into those patterns where it's like, wow, things are live right now, there's a lot going on. Those are often the moments to unify in an effort to take it to another level. And that's often when we run into the challenges. That's often when we run into why recently in so many conversations, what keeps entering my head is the post that I won't post, which is that Baltimore is allergic to unity. And here are the reasons why. And it's like we see these moments where it's like, all right, this is a good moment for everybody to come together and really take it to another level. And then it doesn't happen because of that allergicness to unity, because of the cliquishness, because of whatever it is about Baltimore that does everything in its power to make what people say about us being crabs in a bucket true. Be like, yeah, y'all like them crabs, all right, because y'all eat what you are, when it comes to our inability to actually unify and not constantly sabotage one another. But time and time again, you see it happen. And so we see the patterns repeat themselves. We can't act like it's not there. We can't act like it's not happening. Vigilance is also meaning that we got to call out when there is a pile of shit on the lawn and be like, all right, but what is the active solution and strategy to scoop this shit and fertilize the lawn in a manner that is not destructive to it. And so it's a real thing, because it keeps repeating itself. It's not just like a one-off, like, well, dang, we're holding each other down. We can't unify this. One person blocks the other, and like you said, Ducky, like it goes over from the venue issue to the production of product and project. Like, you see this happen multiple times where it's like you think momentum is moving towards one thing, and then you find out what you didn't know. It's like, oh, got beef with such and such and stuff, don't get along with this person, and this person is trying to block this
if I
person
could
from doing
if I
that,
could tell
and
you,
can't do this because of that. It's like, wow.
Dog, if I could tell you the amount of times I was like, I don't fuck with who? Like what? Bro, if I could tell you, it's like, what? So no, that I hear that. So Ducky, let me say this. I think so. one of the issues I think and solutions to what you said about the venues is that we're not. How about this? What if on Wednesday, right? You threw something at club whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Every 90 days, I threw my battle there on the Sundays. On Thursdays, Vic, or whoever, the DB, whoever, right? They throw something on the so what now? But now we go to we at this venue, right? This is our home, and we got now we're talking to this owner with leverage, like, look, bro, look, sis, look, whatever, right?
We can bring.
Listen, this is what we're gonna do as a collective, right? We're gonna bring X amount of events to your venue per week on a regular basis, right? We create the home, we create the symbiotic relationships. So again, the same way you had Warm Wednesdays at the 5, right? And then you had Hip Hop 101 on Mondays. And then on Thursdays, you had the what's the sister that was doing stuff there? Angel something. She was they had Thursday, and then people were throwing their events there on Saturdays or
on the weekends,
whatever. Right. So we created a home. Then at Eden's Lounge. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. On Tuesdays, we're doing this, right? And then on Thursdays, so we created homes, and we created relationships with venue owners, and again, I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg, because when I came in the 90s, Solomon was already there, right? On the old 5, right? On Charles, that thing that was already going on. I don't think Edith's Lounge jumped off till a little later. However, we created homes. Now it's so fragmented. And everyone is I'm not gonna say intentionally stepping on toes, but no one cares, right? No one checks a calendar that says, oh,
and you know what's crazy?
So-and-so is doing something. Let me not do something on that particular day, or let me do something on people don't. It's just like random, just people just doing things. Where's the onus at? Is the onus on the club owners to be like, hey, come, or is the onus on us to try to create these homes?
Both, and everybody, I think. Calendar management used to be one of the main things that I would yell at people about all the time back then.
Me too. Me too.
And just something that I've realized, again, now that I've become a big whole full grown up doing this, like, for real, in every form, from consultancy to anything. Calendar management, and again, it's kind of, I don't even want to say resource management now. It's more like resource awareness, really, amongst the shared people who use the same shit and doing the same thing you do. Because again, like, it's on us, because we're obviously the ones doing it. So it's dumb if we know, again, brand new venue opens up, open call booking email go out to literally all of us, and so we all know that all of us are trying to do something in this new venue. If we have colleagues that we know are on the same vibe or know are on the same thing, why would you not think to interact with them? Like, that seems just like a common sense thing, because you're going to be in the room too. Maybe we can do a big thing. Or like you said, let's just take over the nights. Shaka, you do your rap shit on Monday. I'm going to do my club shit on Wednesday. And then everybody can just do whatever on Friday. You see what I mean? And it's like, do stuff like that. I boiled that down a lot of this. A good, Shaka, why does the scene suck? It's just ignorance. A lot of these people are uneducated. A lot of us are very uneducated. There's no, Baltimore City schools ain't the best in the first place, but there most certainly is not a how to throw an event class. There is not a how to, again, like, balance a, thing, how to budget for a thing, how to plan, how much time do you need to, none of that. No communal coordination. There is no class. There is no manual. There is no anything. So when you have people up here who are new, or even people who have just been doing it forever, there's so many things that are missed that it's like, hey, wow, you never considered this, or you just don't know how to do this, that if you did, relations between people would be a lot easier, a lot of time, and that's across the board in many aspects to me. So that still does tie back to my resource thing, because that's education, just the knowledge, knowing that you should do that is something that people don't have around here.
So let me say this. Because I've had that experience on twofold, and both sides of the coin rather. One of them was if I see someone doing battle rap stuff, right, or trying to I've literally, no hyperbole, I've helped the East Coast get established in battle rap. I've helped leagues from New York all the way down. I'm sorry, from New England all the way down to Norfolk, Virginia. I've helped leagues get started. I'm like, and I used to reach out. Oh, I see, again, my radar, right? Because again, this is what I do. So I'm like, oh, I see such and such. So I reach out like, hey, what's good? Shaka Pits, blah, 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 pit fights. If you need, and I see what you're trying to do. If you need any, type of, help and any resource or whatever, So I was doing that. And what was happening is there was no reciprocity, right? So I literally formed NATO, and then I'm the only country sharing my grain. I'm the only one exporting oil. I'm the only. So it's like, hold up, like y'all don't see how this thing's supposed to go, huh? Right. Like this is, So then on the other side, I've had people take offense that I reached out. Like they want to do it on their own. That
they think you're trying to step on them or have a name.
You're not gonna take over my shit. Blah 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 blah. So I've had that, and then the edge of the coin, right? So there's two sides. The edge of the coin. I've had people here locally who know what I do, and they trying to do something similar, and they don't reach out. The thing don't go the way it's supposed to go. And he's like, I'm at this point where I'm just sitting back. Right. And I don't know if that's good of me or whatever. I'm just being human at this point, right? I'm just sitting back. I'm like, no, I'm going to let it do whatever it does. Yep. You know what I do. I've been doing this in this city. Shit. Like in this city, organized battle rap. No, I created fire. I invented fire, right? So you out here using stoves and microwaves and trying to cook and some new meal, and you're not coming out. I'm like, all right, whatever, right? And that's not no ego or pride thing. It's like, yo, I'm tired. Like, come on, yo. Especially when it's from people who do this as well, right? So if I was doing any type of poetry thing, right? I am not trying to be the tip of that spear, right? I'm gonna reach out to Shin. I'm gonna reach out to Vic. I'm gonna reach out to Kenneth, Chakra. I'm gonna reach out to the people who do this thing so that my thing can be as dope as that I want it to be, right? Again, that's just my mindset, Ducky. And I got, I'm a little longer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, not everybody. What I've come because that's me too. I have issue with redundancy. I enjoy quality. So yeah, I'm not about to throw the same party you are, but let's link on the party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, can we, that's how I see it. So it's like, also, again, if it's something that they come before me, I'm going to come and support first. Before I just, LOL, let me just do my own.
Watch this, Ducky. I'm gonna give you another one. What I used to do. I'm the guy. I'm the send me your logo guy. I'm the send me your logo guy. Just send me your logo. I'm gonna put it on my shit, yo.
Yeah.
Right? Send me your logo. Because also what that's doing, that's showing people that we fuck with each other.
Exactly.
Send me your logo.
Variety, not like exclusivity. And that's one of my I can say on the club side of things, that's been one of my biggest, that's my thing. My thing is, I am not doing any of the stuff that you ever see me do for Ducky Dynamo. When it comes to club music, I'm okay. Ducky is okay. Ducky is toured. Ducky can make her own music. Ducky can DJ any genre. Ducky does not 100% need the Baltimore club music culture and community. But I do, because I love it and it's my passion and it's like what I wake up. So I do need it. But with that being said, my moves and my all of the energy behind anything that you see me doing is literally for the collective all of everything. It is setting something in stone for later, or it is planting a seed for later. It's training, and it's not just about the right now, because we don't lost it right now. So and I'm not worried about, again, for me specifically, I'm not doing all this to get the trophies. I'm not doing all this to get the likes and views and da. Like, I personally do not care about that. That in itself is an issue to many other people, because most other people are trained in the capitalistic, wonderful way of life, in which, oh no, I'm doing this for me. I'm here to get my bag. I'm here to get this, that, and the third. Even when I was in artist management and development and consulting and stuff, one of the first questions I would ask is, why are you doing this? All these niggas would come, oh yeah, I'm trying to put on for the city. It's about my blog part, I'm trying to show, and the whole spiel that we all do about how Baltimore's great and we want to, whatever. And I feel like that's cool, and I hear that, but be for real. Like, you have a light bill. You want to buy grass. You got a kid. You have clothes you want to buy. You have insurance to, pay for it. And you are telling me that you want to do what you're doing, like, as a full-time thing, and you're telling me you honestly don't want to make any money? That does not make any sense. And I have to kind of like track people back and tell them there's nothing wrong with that. It's not a bad thing, but you need to be explicitly clear and explicitly realistic about that, so that the people you interact with do not, fall into a ruse of thinking that you on some shit you not. Because again, when you come around me, I'm working, to do community culture uplift, like this whole thing. So I'm like, yeah, we're not about to make no money at this party.
Right.
But other people, their whole thing is, oh no, I have to make money at this event. Two different mindsets and philosophies. Again, not one that can't coexist, but it just, they don't know.
So the people. So there's so Vic, I wanna ask you something, because there's people who come into this thing. To what you're saying, Ducky, they come into this thing, a lot of them, and they like, oh shit, that Ducky party was lit. I can throw a party, right? So now they want to go throw a party. However, they have no idea what it takes to throw a party. They have no idea, Vic, what it takes to throw a quality slam. They have no idea what it. However, they like, shit, I was in the slam. That shit was lit, and I don't like how that shit went either. Vic, you know this one, Vic. I don't like how that shit went. You know what I mean? So you know what? I'm gonna throw a poetry slam, right? And they'll do that. They'll do that for maybe a few iterations, and then they don't really. It ain't there. Nope. It ain't really in them, right? So then they don't do it anymore. But my question to you, Vic, is, should we bring the guest list back, right? Because the guest list of what I call them dignitaries, right? Dignitaries or cogs in the machine, right? So my rule was, if you threw an event, you didn't pay to get into my events. That was my rule, right? If you was part of this, if you was a working part of the scene, you didn't pay to get into my events, right? That's just what it was. And because I want you to come to my events, I want you to say that you're coming to my events, right? Because you're a leader in your own right. You have a community that you lead. So no, that's part of what Ducky said. That's part of that seed, right? That's part of planting that seed. So again, when same thing. You want me to come to your events? Cool, right? Now, I say that, Vic, because I think that goes back to the leadership thing we spoke about earlier. That's a culture thing, right? And if we're not leading and disseminating that culture, right? If we're not putting that food for thought in the room to thaw, then we lose that. And I say that because I've seen that personally. I've seen Chenier standing in the door, they holding her off like she can't get in, because they looking to see who she is and blah 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 blah, and everyone's walking by like, yo, what are y'all doing? Yeah, I know this is Chenier. What are you doing? Her money's not good here. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? This is every artist walking in the building. Like, what's going? Like, this is what? However, the promoter or whoever was throwing the event oblivious, right? Whoever's at the door, oblivious, right? So those type of things, I think we're good for the culture, and I don't think that really exists anymore. And I could be wrong. So that's my thing, Vic. If it's gone, should we bring the guest list back? And if it's still here, what am I missing?
Not only should the guest list exist because it is a core component of the cultural infrastructure for a scene, because you have people, real life individuals, human beings who are the brick and the mortar that makes the scene possible, right? And so, one, I would say, if you're somebody who's new to throwing events and you don't know that certain people should be on the list, let alone that there should be one at all, then you're not connected to the right people. You're not doing your research enough to figure out who did what you did before you, right? Two, there are certain people who are parts of that infrastructure, like yourself, who should be on a list like that. So if it exists and they're running into situations at the door of an event in a scene that they help to build and establish, and running into a situation similar to like what you did not too long ago, and somebody's looking at them like, "Who are you?" One, that's crazy, because this space and this established scene in this city would not exist and be the version of itself without that individual. But then even more, if you're one of the artists who are shocked that this is happening, and you're standing on the side and not saying nothing about it, that's also a bigger part of the problem. And that gets back to the lack of the unification that happens. I remember, this is like, none of this is new, right? There's nothing new under this sun, right? I have seen it happen before. Like, even with just like the aspect of how come more events and more spaces aren't checking in with each other, doing calendar checks, or let alone coming together, like actually coming together. Like, for whatever reason, that resistance is like an archaic thing, actually. Like, I can go all the way back to before all of this promotion was digital, like when physical flyers were absolutely a must, or nobody knew you were doing anything. Like, even MySpace wasn't like that yet. This is probably like '04. And um, shout out to DJ Fred Locks, right? Fred Locks has started a weekly event. This was doing one of those cycles where there was like a weekly poetry event almost every night. He
Shout out
proposed
Mike
to the
Life.
exactly right. This was like before the magazine, but the event was kind of starting to bubble up. And he proposed to the scene at the time, can we come together? It seemed to him, seemed to me, just from the outside looking in, like a brilliant no-brainer. Can we come together and create a unified flyer that has everybody's event and logo listed on it? And then everybody would have that on the flip side of their flyers for their individual nights. Like, clearly, we could unify our audiences. Everybody wins, right? He could not get people to co-sign and come on board. Like, for some reason, like, it would damage their individual brand if they came together for something as simple as a unified flyer. So
Vic.
it's nothing new, this allergic to unity thing.
But here's the crazy thing. What you're saying, I've done in the bike community. There's a flyer with a week. There's a flyer with the Monday through Saturday, with all the with the logos, with the times, with the places, and all of that, right? So, yeah, it isn't rocket science, Vic. You're not
So
lying,
what
brother.
is it about us that makes us scratch like poison ivy whenever somebody proposes a step in the direction of unity?
I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna sound wild. It may be us. It's something baked into our cake, man. And I can't tell you what the ingredient is. I really can't. But it's something because even on the bike side of the fence, it's a certain population who doesn't play well with others, right? And it ain't pilgrims, yo. It ain't the pilgrims, yo. You know what I mean? So there's something to this, Vic. What? I don't know, brother. However, it is palpable, it is visible, and we need to do something to get beyond that, right? So those of us who are not susceptible to that we need to go ahead and Voltron. We need to go ahead and maybe even show the way, right? Maybe it just takes one hip hop event, one club event, and one poetry event to be it to do this, right?
I can tell you the honest truth. Like I've always, for whatever reason, been the person who has tried to my farthest extension to be the unified guy, right? Like always surveyed the landscape and been like, yo, we should all come together. This could be a beautiful thing. And I've seen time and time again, like there be a roadblock, right? That just was very human. This is something about Baltimore that crab mentality rears its head. And I've seen it over multiple iterations and over multiple casts, right? Because the names and the faces, they rotate. There's a handful of us who are mainstays, but there's always an in and an out door, like a saloon door, of people coming in and out. And so there's been multiple versions of the room that I've tried to address and bring together, and it's always different challenges to prevent it from being a consistent thing. And I would say most recently, you talked about, how kind of in the last couple of years came back like full throttle onto the hip hop side of things. And I think I let myself be naive enough to be like, it's different right now. Because I started coming out. I came out so much to so many different people's events that I won supporter of the year because I was just everywhere for everybody's thing. And I was hitting as many stages as possible, testing out new music, meeting new people, like whole new after COVID, whole new version of the hip hop scene was rearing its head. And you had multiple factions, multiple cliques that were doing really cool things individually. And I was at everybody's spot. And I would look around the room and I would see different people at each event, and I would rarely see the same faces. And I was like, this is an amazing opportunity. Like, how about we all come together? This is a moment for Baltimore to do that finally. And so I tried an event, unification, literally with the title. And I was like, yo, so I reached out to the different crews and I booked people from different conglomerates, like, yo, this is gonna be a beautiful thing. There were so many behind the scenes stories and reasons why such and such can't deal with such and such, can't have this one with that one. Don't know if that's gonna mix, can't make like. And I was like, oh, did I forget? I must have forgot. Like I must have forgot. Baltimore is allergic to unity. Like it looks really simple. Like this is not rocket surgery. Like why would a show with SOS, DBL, such and such, Gods, like why would a show with all of these people together not make sense? It does make sense. But
you
the
killing me.
people part is the part that is not always there.
You killing me, yo, because I actually have notes about that. Like, so for instance, so this year I've been getting out a little bit more, I've been going to more shows this year. Actually, since the end of last year, I've even hosted a few shows this year. Why don't I see the people that I see at Zen West at the at 8x10, right? Why don't I see like you said, it just makes sense that the people who like DBL would probably like Gods as well, right? Or you get what I'm saying? Like it just like, and I'm with you. I'm hosting. I'm in a DBL event. Then I'm at a Gods event, and then I'm down at I was at the show down with Life, and I'm at the Apostle, and everybody was at, and I'm like, this is different crowds. Why, when these artists are like not the same artists, but they're from the same dojo, right? It's like it makes sense. And I'm like, what is going on here? Like, what is going on here? And is, and I don't know, because as a fan, I'm like, well, shit, I would like to even know that next week there was something like this, right? Because this thing already happened. This is done. But next week there's something like this, and then ain't these people or something else. I want to be at that. And Duchess just said, she says back in her she's an outsider. She's just a spectator, but she said back in her day when she was outside just being a spectator and a fan, she always knew what was coming next. Like she didn't leave a venue without knowing that there was something else happening, right? What can we do? Because I want to get solution based to wrap this up. What can we do to get back to that type of thing as well? And Vic, my solution to you to solve the unity thing, right? Okay, you couldn't get 10 of them. Can you get 3 of them, right? And these 3 just start doing, and then you build up. You get another one, and then you sort of, because what happens is followers want to follow. Give them something to follow. They're clearly not leaders, or they be doing the shit, Vic. Right? So, and that's not even a guarantee. I'm just saying, give them something to follow. Give them something to be like, I want to be, oh, this looks dope. Oh, yeah, I know it looks, now you want to be on because it looks dope. Cool. Say less. I ain't mad at you. Come on. Shut the door, bitch. Come on in. I ain't tripping. Right? But however, I think we do got to give, going back to the leadership, we have to give them something. We have to give them something to want to follow. Right? And everyone's not going to follow you. Now he's typing like an African. I don't know if you ever heard of Nigerian.
Like what?
I don't know if you've ever heard of
what Nigerian. What are you doing? You doing Pilates?
my homeboy was from Nigeria, and yo typed like he typed like he was knocking on somebody's door. You know what I mean? So,
well, you got a touch screen?
Nah, he was just like damn, bro, like kind of aggressive over there. But yeah, shout out to my man everywhere. My man E everywhere. But yeah, like solution based. We have to start. So here's what I think for the venues. I think again, start with 3. One from each side of the scene, right? You take a hip hop promoter, you take a poetry promoter, and you take a club promoter, and y'all go to a venue and say, we want to do this at your venue, right? However, this is what we're trying to. We're trying to create this, because even when I was doing when pit fights was going hard, when I was in that like on a regular basis, that's how I would approach that. When we lost the 5, that's how we approached the depot. That's how we approached vibes. Like, listen, this is what we trying to build something long term. We're not trying to throw one event. This is what we're trying to do. We need someone to buy into the system, right? We're going to make sure we get X amount of people here, blah, 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 blah. At a minimum, this is what's coming in the door, blah, 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 boom. And we want to make this ongoing. We're going to evangelize. We're going to put your club. You got a logo. Give me the logo. We're going to put that on, and we're going to start doing. So, you sort of, you go in and you be an ambassador, right? You go in and you go ahead and you try to build that relationship. And I think you take three of y'all, three of us, 3 of the community. You go do that. That can be a way to handle the venue issue, right? Because let me tell you, I had a venue charge me $42,000 for my wedding locally and in our ecosystem. And y'all don't know a venue in our ecosystem to charge $4,200 rather for anything. And so I'm like, come on, yo, now you're being disrespectful. Right okay. Now you're just trying to go
4,200. I thought 42,000. I was like, whoa.
No. But even
4,200 ball game.
Listen, but even 4,200 in our ecosystem,
right?
In our ecosystem is wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no way.
Wild. So those type of things is you not part. You outside of it. You not even part. Oh, okay, all right, because that's not even part of the ecosystem. Ram said, like, I can go get hammer jacks or whatever, and don't even pay that out. You tripping, right? When you get in the bar and everything, you tripping. So I think again we need to lead. And even by doing that, now you start showing that goes back to the unity thing. You start getting people seeing what's going on, and they want to be in on it, right? They want to be in on it. You start throwing events with a conglomerate, and other people going to want to be on it. However, this has to come from people. This has to come from people who's invested into our ecosystem, right? It can't be people who want to throw an event and just be out the door, right? It has to be people like we in it for the long haul. Like back to what Ducky was saying, right? We're in this thing past right now, right? However, that's going to come from us that know, right? It's going to come from us that know. And again, there's some people who's not going to want what we're trying to pour, right? And that's cool.
That's okay.
That's cool. We don't pour into holy buckets, and we don't pour the people moving their cups out the way. Cool. Say less, right? But there's someone out there who wants to get that, and that's what we fuck with. Everyone else, it is what it is. We need to that way. We're not becoming and Ducky. This resonates with me because I had to back off before. We don't become so bitter and feel like we're in battle with motherfuckers who really ain't never gonna see what the fuck we see, yo.
Exactly.
They colorblind and it is what it is. They tone deaf and it is what it is. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking you about if this note sounds good. Bitch, you tone deaf. I ain't like for what? I'm not asking you, good brother, with how good this painting look. Nigga, you colorblind. I'm good on you. And we need to recognize that and see who and be okay with it. And be okay with it. You know what I mean? And just go ahead and fuck with like-minded people. And everyone's not gonna be like-minded people. Vic, you may not be able to get 10, yo. You may not be able to get 10. You know what I mean? 3 to 5, fuck it, yo.
You talk about pulling together the different factions from multiple genres and multiple sides of the scene. Like that sounds like really lofty goals, but like it shouldn't have to be, right?
Well, I'm not saying it's lofty.
Just within the hip hop sphere.
You need one, Vic.
Right.
You just need one.
Just within the hip hop sphere, it's challenging to do that. But when you go to New York, you see different venues, different parts of the city, different crowds. You might have somebody in Brooklyn who don't know about a hip hop thing happening in Harlem. That's big city syndrome. Baltimore's too small to suffer from big city syndrome. Like, it shouldn't be the most impossible thing to bring together different factions of just one genre on the scene, let alone the whole scene. We see it happen once a year at the Crown Awards. We see it happen once a year. For some reason, Chenier is able to pull off that miracle once a year. Could you imagine if that energy existed at least once a month or every other month?
Yeah.
That's how we would see the energy shift into real solution-based activity.
However, Vic, you and I know, and I probably know more than anyone, and you and Ogun may be a close second and third, whatever y'all fight for that. What it takes for her to do that shit.
Right.
What it takes out of her after the fact to do that shit. You can't even get Shin for maybe 2 weeks after that.
Exactly.
You understand? Like it takes so much. And Vic, why does it take so much to evangelize us? Why does it take so much for me to give you something? Why does it take so much?
That's probably a whole second show.
Yeah,
like a whole second show. Because Baltimore City, so Ducky, you're from here, right?
Yeah.
So me and Shaka, we're transplants. You probably can speak to it from a different perspective than we can because you are from here. But I tell you, Baltimore is a different kind of place. And that is for all the good and for all the negative that means. Baltimore is a different kind of place. And it weighs on your soul in a different kind of way. And people who were born here, they carry something. If you are born here, you carry something. Tell me if I'm wrong, but if you are born here, you carry something with your spirit every day that is just a little bit different.
Yes, there's absolutely a fact. But that's why it's funny to hear y'all say what you said. that's everything that I've been doing in my little corner of the world. So a couple years ago, I was like, oh, okay. The problem that I see within my world in the club community, the Baltimore club music community, is that everyone's very fragmented. Sure, the typical cliquey, whatever, but it goes a bit deeper than that. Specifically for club music, because for my generation and the ones before me, we did start it, so everything is very, very personal. So this stuff is literally like ingrained in every piece of who we are, and that's why earlier I think I let it fall out of my mouth. Something about therapy and stuff, like there's literally like a wellness that needs to be involved with doing this period, especially if you are one of the creators of, and I don't mean like pioneer creators, just anybody involved. And yes, the being from here thing does actually, yeah, that's real. So I was like, let's just because everyone's so fragmented, everybody had, because I kind of like I am one of those wonderful move between everybody people. I and have the wonderful ability of being able to network with anybody and connect with them, and then therefore bridge gaps, link problems and all this stuff, right? So I done went to grad school for mediation, so I got it, right? And what I figured out is basically everybody just don't know each other. There's so few of us, ideally, but at the same time, these little fragments keep people pushed away, and there are various barriers to that. And one of them was generational. Simply, the old ones don't know the new ones, and the new ones think the old one's supposed to give them everything. The new ones, the old ones think the new one's supposed to, kiss their feet all the time.
Bow down and worship them.
And it's just this cyclical thing. So I was like, you know what? Y'all all need to see each other. Y'all can sit in my inbox and complain, and you can, do, gripes and say, what things need to be, changed. But do you know? So I created the Baltimore City Club Music Town Hall event. Yay. What was that? All right, so it's been 2 years since the last one. But when I started, I was like, no, I'm literally gonna find somewhere, and every quarter, every 3 months, we gonna come and talk. We're gonna come. I might have a guest speaker come, focus on one thing, but we are literally just gonna sit in a room and talk about fucking club music and what we're going on, what's going on, who's throwing what, who got albums, EPs coming out, who's throwing parties, what big sets is coming up. Let everybody know about the events. Let people see you. Let people talk to you. Sit and work on beats. Sit and trade music. Like all kinds of stuff like that. And the first one was super cute. Everybody really came out. And we had a great discussion. And it was like, see y'all. And then the second one, and then the third one, kind of, but you gonna stream it though, right? So it was like one of those things where what it did was tell me how many people actually did care, how many people were actually interested. But again, using kind of like that event, again, it's only every 3 months, and I make a big deal about it. So it's not like you don't know, and it was just one of those, oh, okay, it's interesting to see who shows up and who doesn't, and not on the burden of, who's going to be there. I don't like them. Just literally, who cares enough about this shit like me?
Hold on, hey Ducky, Ducky, let me jump in real quick. Please. Hey, good brother Trey, let me correct you, and let me correct your verbiage, because I take verbiage and legacy very important. The pit didn't fail, good brother. I'm shutting the pit down after almost 20 years. The fuck you talking about? Like good brother, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I gave you everything you have, good brother. Don't do that. Don't do that. The pit didn't fail. Don't do that. Like please. One thing I will never let anyone cross is my legacy line. Don't do that. So guess what? So I guess since it failed, I shouldn't put you on the finale closing event. I shouldn't do that. Verbiage matters, good brother Trey. Please check yourself. Thank you. I'm sorry, Ducky.
It's fine. But that being said, it was a eye-opening thing, because also, if you remember, that was leading up to when the the first Club Music Day holiday went up. So it was a situation and a time in which there was just a lot of discussion. There was a lot of what's going on here, people blowing up, people not like it was a time to talk about things. And again, I was like, as a community, because we lost our anchor, we didn't have a place where we went every month, like the docs was gone. There was no regular thing for our community. It was just, people doing whatever when they could. It was like, no, we need to establish a heart. This is a community, this is a culture, this is an ecosystem. We need to see that. So I started a freaking town hall. Like, yeah, let's do this. Let's meet up every couple of months and just do that and talk to each other. And it low key works. I don't know what I was getting at, or like what the mission was, but it's a good thing. And now, shameless plug. All y'all gotta come on Saturday because I brought it back. Finally, the 6th one after a 2-year accidental hiatus. We'll be back this Saturday, and I'm telling everybody to come. And I mean everybody who cares about it, not just the people who are operators in the Baltimore club music scene, but literally everybody who I could turn on the song right now would dance a little bit. You come because you matter, like that type of thing. And I really think that building the identity or reestablishing the identity and reminding everybody the strength and the culture and the community that we have, like before all the bullshit, before the anything, I found that is the thing that will fix the rest, because when you remind everybody that's what we here for, everybody calm down a little bit, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right.
Leadership.
I love this shit. Like this is my home. This is that. Oh, okay. And you can remember and you can go shake off with that nigga, or you can finish the track with that nigga, and it's cool. And we can throw the party and we can come together and you can get over it. And whenever that happens with the people I'm talking about, we have such a fucking amazing time. And the other people who aren't us, who are the outsiders, who are important, because they're the ones who will spend the money on it. They come and they see us having a great time, which makes them want to have an even greater time later. And then the venue's like, oh shit, they had a great time. You want to come back and do this again? You see what I mean? So it's like there's a lot of
exactly.
And there's a lot of, like, I don't even want to sound corny like that, but you know what it is. There is a lot of the spirit and the love and the passion behind what any of us who even have the balls or time to complain about the shit in the first place. You reinstill that and you focus on that for everybody kind of start to fall in line and get their shit together a little bit, or at least see the collective vision behind what's needed to make it so we're not having this conversation about why ours sucks. That's embarrassing.
So let me say this to try to land the plane totally.
Yeah.
I think it's going to go back to leadership, and I think leaders, Ducky, people like yourself and myself, who have actually been curating events for a long time and not just curating events, but leading. I'm gonna say fuck it, leading a part of the community, right? Actually being a spokesperson and the tip of the spear for the community. We have to learn that our time is going to come. We have to learn. So, but Ducky, however, I mean, in both sides. I mean, the time's going to come when you're going to get that fruit, but also the time's going to come when you're going to have to say, it's what?
It's time to sit down.
It's time to sit down.
Yeah, I gotta go.
So with that, it is also our job to try to replicate, right? Right. So it's our job. So again, going back to Brother Trey, everyone who doesn't know, Pit Fights will be closing down. This will be the last year Pit Fights exists. Our final event will be probably December for Deathmas. Our final event. And again, it's things run their course, right? I'm still a leader. However, my leadership energy is now in another community, right? The same thing I did with the Pit is what I'm doing with Bikes,
right?
The same exact thing. So with that, I left a long time ago. Apex has been running the Pit for, I don't know, maybe over 5 years. And before that, I had people, so I've never really, maybe after the first several years, I've never really been by myself. I've been always trying to make sure there was someone else, because I knew I wasn't going to be doing this thing forever, right? So the thing is, we're gonna have to try to replicate ourselves, and know that there's going to be a time when whatever thing is you're doing is going to run its course, and you got to be good with that, right?
And that goes back to the leadership thing, you know, that you gotta understand. And again, like I was saying, you gotta be clear about your mission, be clear about your intention, and understand that again, we all kind of here for the same thing. And then once you get that out the way, you realize that okay, there is enough for everyone to eat, so relax.
Yes.
And then after you get past that, then it's like, okay, so how you want to do this? We do not have to be in each other's way ever, because there is room for everything. So like, I don't know, like these do seem, it's crazy because when you say it, they do seem like really, really, really simple concepts. It's like super basic, like elementary, like come on. But
it really is.
I mean, again, like we keep talking about the crabs in the barrel thing, and I've heard the crabs in barrel mentality moniker about my city since I could hear. And it's just kind of like, okay, but it did take me a little bit of years to then volley back, like, okay, always remember, crabs wasn't ever supposed to be in a fucking barrel in the first place. Of course they acting like that. I was not supposed to be in a barrel. I'm supposed to be in the fucking Chesapeake Bay. So why am I in a barrel and you mad at him pulling another nigga now to get out? I'm trying to go home. None of us are supposed to be in the circumstance or environment that Baltimore has served to us. So it's like when you remember that and remember, we not the enemy. Come on now. Like, again, the shit seems simple, but I do believe that, again, to land your plane, we got to come together. Kumbaya, corny, but not really kumbaya, really just hey, you love this too, right? Okay, so if we're not cool, this thing's going to disappear. That's it. That's all it is.
Come on.
And once you get that together, however you need to, like I said, in my little corner, I'm doing my thing with the club music. Like, yes, y'all come together and hang out with Ducky and let's just talk and be cool and figure some shit out and really debate some shit, though, because there is shit we need to talk about, you know, but at the same time, we can still be cool.
Agreed.
And what I've seen come from that seems promising. It's going to take a time, though. That's all.
Agreed. So leaders, let's get out here and lead. Let's try to replicate. And let's understand that everyone is not going to follow. Everyone's not going to drink the water. Everyone is not even deserving of you to be pouring your water into their filthy, holy buckets. All right. So that's okay, right? We're going to work with like-minded people and show the others how it is, man. That's where I'm at on this. So again, like I said, this was never about negativity. It was about acknowledging some things so we can fix some things. So Ducky, I appreciate you. Vic, as always, brother, you've been a supporter of this platform in so many ways. And I greatly appreciate you, brother. Again, the same way you show up in the streets, you show up in the Matrix as well. You're on all types of shows. You know, you're evangelizing all types of things going on. So, brother, thank you for doing what you're doing. And just get 2 or 3, man. Get 2 or 3, and we can rock out. All right. Let's not let this not mean something. Again, get one hip hop promoter, get one club promoter, and get one poetry promoter, and go to a venue and say, yo, we want to do something here on a regular basis.
I think the most important metaphor you said all night was not to pour into cups that are going to be pulled away from us.
Correct. Or holy cups.
So if we find those cups and then get all those cups to pour into one crabless bucket, we really might be doing something.
Let's go. So listen, I got Player to Spray It coming up, and I also have a premiere for myself, y'all. Yeah. I ain't gonna tell you when it shows up, but you'll know. So here we go, y'all. Player to Spray It. The rules are I'm playing songs that I haven't heard. People send the songs in and I play them. If you like them, you put up a 1. You type a 1 rather. If you don't like it, you type a 2. Simple as that. We appreciate feedback on both sides of the fence, right? And we're gonna have fun. It's a cookout. So there will be laughing, there will be clowning, there will be joining, there will be some funny comments, there'll be some dope comments. Again, it's a family affair, y'all. It's a cookout here, Shock Value, man. So let's get right into it, man. Here we go, y'all. Play to Spray It.
Spitterlude 4, 2025. No syllable left behind. Verb, watch me get 'em, boy. Check it, no one as old as me, as dope as me. Impressive, no, I'm as oppressive as Derek Chauvin's knee. I told him breathe, even though it's what he won't achieve. Over beats, choke him vocally, exposing ovaries. Don't even lie and try to hide the scandal. I'm the reason why, when you try to rhyme, your guys decide to not to amp you. Whack repellent, slap a rat, that's for telling. Axe a felon, facts, I got it mapped, I'm the Black Magellan. The last rebellion had me crack your melon. The fans are yelling, you're as passive as the cast of Ellen. An active reverend, grab a weapon for mass protection. Send the ass to heaven in a half a second, that's a blessing. The pastor checking for past confessions. Page flip, take 6, then it's after 7. If you're on my song, your porch light's gone. I got a voice like God, and of course, boy, I'm Muay Thai strong. You need a cipher? Don't call that nigga, he's a liar. See his priors, he the type to write some shit like Peter Piper. Nah, don't feed the viper, pre-decipher. The way I shit, skip a wiper. Bitch, I need a diaper. I got a doper pen than most of men. With they quotes fallopian, the culture's looking grim. Send me a goat to skin. Your joke sounds thin, you won't now win. The flow counts in, I'm a pronoun and my pronoun's him. Trigger warning, I admit it, what you spit is boring. Timid stories, shit is mid-morning, and a nigga snoring. Check your inventory, clearly no defenses for me. 39 was sent to murder mine, and I injured 40. You can't hack it, you're average, I'm perfectly dope. Rap magic turns your black jacket to a burgundy coat. Emergency mode, purposely hurt every person he knows. Rehearse and reload, till your curtains we close.
All right. There we go, y'all. Shout out to Red Room Recordings, where that was recorded at.
The show's fire.
Thank you. And that was my first Spitterlude for the year. So it's number 4. Which is actually probably, I think, number 5, but I didn't count. I counted 2 of them twice. So, yeah, in any event, it's the first one for this year. Verb, what up, man? Nah, let me say this. That's actually a dedication to my good brother, Verb. So if y'all didn't hear, I did shout Verb out in the beginning of that joint. That's a dedication to my brother, Verb. So shout out to what Verb is doing for lyricism right now, putting the pressure on these MCs in the city. And yeah. Shout so that was an ode to my good brother Verb. You know what I mean? Shout out to Verb. So we'll keep it moving.
Don't please, no sprays. That's good stats.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Everybody listening ain't vote, but I'll take that. We gonna move on. Anyone who wants to vote or comment on it, you can still do that. However, your votes won't matter, but your comments will. So if you didn't like it, you can definitely comment and say that, and we'll take that into account. However, due diligence won't be done. All right, let's keep moving. Let's see how y'all feel about this one right here.
Joe, let me tell you, I've been down some hard roads. Couple times back then I almost froze. Now I'm feeling better and I'm stepping up the pose. Out for that viral moment, cause you never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. What? You never know. Let me tell you, I've been down some hard roads. Joe, click, might pose for the pic. Lately I've been feeling like I'm that chick. Who's that girl? La 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 la. Let the haters keep talking that blase blah. The son's daughter, though my name's not right. Running the whole quarter, small forward like Kawhi. They wanna know the who, what, when's, why. Got me pleading the fifth with the perfect alibi. I'm too woke, too fast on a pivot. Well spoken, so no need to get explicit. Keep your talk greatness and dropping the ball. On my breezy now, and they coming from wall to wall. Let me tell you, I've been down some hard roads. Couple times back then I almost rose. Now I'm feeling better, and I'm stepping up the pose. Out for that viral moment, cause you never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. What? You never know. Let me tell you, I've been down some hard roads. Yo. Looking for flaws, I got plenty, still the timing right. My sole cause is to bring the truth to the light. You can't even breathe air without thinking of life. Stuck on stupid, look in the mirror and blink twice. I had to learn from the pain a few sacrifices. Fight or flight, and had to put down some vices. See, what you know about that? Felt like an ego death, but got rebirthed on the track. You know, I couldn't relax. Got my pre-game stretched just to run a couple laps. Distress like fire, but I'm bubbling blue. Now I sip on success like it's herbal infused. Clocking my tea, I'm like, wow, who is you? Still, I'm extra refined and I'm feeling brand new. Front page, if you wanna come and read the news. Got me stepping up the back like it's slips on my shoes. Got me coming out the black so I could give you my blues. Arrays of different colors and flavors while in pursuit. I'm embarking on a brand new mission for the loot. Why you worried about me? I ain't worried about you. Let me tell you, I've been down some hard roads. Couple times back then I almost rose. Now I'm feeling better, and I'm stepping up the pose. Out for that viral moment, cause you never know. You never know. What? You never know. You never know. What? You never know. Let me tell you, I've been down some hard roads. Been through things most couldn't come out of. Some of these niggas just don't wanna show love. I don't need fake views, fake friends for drugs. Minding my own biz, and I be my own buzz. Been through things most couldn't come out of. Some of these niggas just don't wanna show love. I don't need fake views, fake friends for drugs. Minding my own biz, and I be my own buzz. Been through things most couldn't come out of. Some of these niggas just don't wanna show love. I don't need fake views, fake friends for drugs. Minding my own biz, and I be my own buzz. Been through things most couldn't come out of. Some of these niggas just don't wanna show love. I don't need fake views, fake friends for drugs. Minding my own biz, and I be my own buzz.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
I like that. From the beginning, that was like fire.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
Who did make that beat though? Do you know who made this beat?
I want to say Naughty. I think Naughty made that. Let me double check my email. But that was Life the Oracle. Hey, Life, if you in the chat, tell us who made that beat. I'm guessing. I'm guessing Naughty, but I may be wrong.
Much love.
Naughty 410.
That was definitely fire.
Yeah, it was. I could see that live too. I can see that live too.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of energy behind that for real.
Yeah, yeah. Good job, Life. Yep, it was Naughty. Yep, Naughty 410. Shout out to Naughty, yo. Naughty is so well-rounded, yo. Like, he does everything. Like, he's so well-rounded as far as production. He does reggae, R&B, hip-hop, neo. I'm feeling good right now. Let's keep it moving. Let's go with, we did Life. Let's do this.
Oye, míreme, dime qué fue. Estamos en lugar fumando mucho marihuana que rico huele. Y tenemos la música temazo, fueguísimo. Este no juego, cabroncito. Esto es 6 pa' $25. Vámonos, puñeta.
Yo, 6 for 24 this time. Phil, what up, yo? It's almighty, nigga. Yo, nail him to a pine tree, hands first. Make him curse his birth. Jesus, beggars make a take him. This nigga stake him. It ain't fun now. About to meet the villain that you scared of. Blow your brains out on your prayer rug. Pass me a fug, I'm done eating. Give you hard times with your favorite rapper, hog tied from the high Mount side. It's all mine. Fist fry, you God thank wise, nigga. Another treatment, brainstorming with my demons. Chatting with ghosts, doing the most. Give me power like number 5. Redefining humble. Always in trouble, bust your bubble, nigga. You a dressed up devil. Put something in your suit pocket. You can see what Tupac is. I have you slanted on another planet. Your excess granted, nigga.
And Baltimore, we send them home like brother moves on in the danger zone. You prone to catch one in the dome. Never trip around the bases. In and out the bracelets. In and out the spaceship. Overload your playlist. A favor for a favor. Peel an onion off in layers. West Craven with the nightmares. I pray for God to save us. Then the phone rang. Rap sent the beat that fella made him. Look, the antidote, the ultimatum. Let him take a walk with Satan. Something out of nothing. Take a look at what we cultivated. Jump and get your nugget fried. Shit is 6 for 25. Yo, this word to God this year. We gotta get the money right. All your shine is lost tonight is costume jewels. Put the flame to the spoons over gospel tunes. Cause if you know me, then I ain't really read the theatrics. Almighty pen and strength. Food for thought for a fat bitch. And that's it.
Chat, I assure you it's pure, unadulterated. Still feel like my heart is pavement. Walking the latest through a city that applauds the hatred. But even though the two are correlated, I'm who they call they favorite, all because of how the bars are orchestrated. Artists jaded, fallen artists that thought they made it stand in the way it was greater, but disregard the hatred. Blinded like rodents that walk in mazes. I tell these niggas talk, they talk for the culture, vultures take it. Pardon my patience, might come off as abrasive. The thoughts is cultivated, but don't overcomplicated. This what they call creative. The pen is sacred, God's favorite in the name of Allah and the Star of David. You caught in amazement, but this is what I'm made for. Each thought is a placement, engagement for the payoffs. I might be deemed wrong, but don't get schemed on. These niggas wicked as Bishop while hugging on Raheem's moms. I feel like King Kong and Clark Wallabies. I sing songs, but not for ringtones. It's all quality. It's Royale, the child prodigy. I swear these niggas love it when you a commodity. But check it, I see the queer men, and they should fear the pen. But if you ever looking for where I am, here I am.
Wicked is Bishop hugging Raheem's moms. Wicked is Bishop hugging Raheem's moms is crazy. Crazy. Because y'all remember that hug with the look. Y'all remember the Pac eyes over the shoulder, yo. Y'all know what that looked like, yo. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. What up, Shauna? Hey, Gritty, I feel you on that. I think when you say produced, I don't think it's the tracks as much as sometimes the studio stuff, like what happens in the studio with that artist. But I agree on some instances. I agree on some instances. No, that was peace. All right, look like y'all messing with that. That was J Royale, Guy Grams, Raph the Almighty. And Jesus Christmas. What do they call that? What do they call that? I cannot remember, but I'll tell you when I go play the next song. But yeah, we having a good run right now. Is it called Here I Am? Here I Am. All right. So we having a good run. All right, cool. I'm gonna shut up before I jinx anything. We'll keep moving. How about this jiffy right here, y'all?
Wow. Hey, Bert. Yo. Yeah. Glock hole 19. Sick like COVID. A bottle of vodka with a chopper, just like a Soviet. Whoa. Sing you to Jehovah. Yeah. I'm the 97 Hova. Yeah. Biggie Nas and Kiss, my gift was pushing white like Sharapova. I'ma get rich or die trying. This is life after death. Yeah. Giving us king's diseases, me against the world in the flesh. It ain't a reasonable doubt. You can get your death certificate. Criminal minded, nigga. Cause this shit can get interesting. But like EPMD told you, this shit is strictly business. Yeah. Long live the Kane, $250,000 on Warwick. It'll take a whole nation and millions to hold us back. My niggas paid in full, we ready to die, and this ain't cap, nigga. Yeah, bitch like the squirt. She gon' need a towel, smoking on some chronic out in Cali. She want me fuck a doggy style. Niggas call me too short. Yeah, I love the Mac. Good kid in the Mad City, my niggas, I got your back. It's dark and hell is hot. It's 400 degrees, I'm just a juvenile. Selling coke, letting my trigger squeeze. I'm a cool G who rap. On the road to the riches, the blueprint. Check a flag, boys, the coalition, it was written. 36 chambers, that's a whole brick. Me and my mob deep. Yeah, nigga, we infamous. A whole clique, capital punishment. My niggas on some other shit. The miseducation of E.J. Warwick, and I'm loving it. Hey, Ver!
What up, big bro?
I love you, my nigga.
I love you too, shorty. Let's go. I've been the man, and I ain't just talking about Instagram. I'm in the trap now, and I bring that smack down like Vince McMahon. My Monday nights raw, nigga, when I spot a rival. You like Shane, I'm Roman Reigns, cause I got the title. Masked up like Rey Mysterio, shit beyond spiteful. We sell Kane in the fifth kick like Shawn Michaels. I'm an Undertaker, find your body under the house like Stone Cold. 2 cans of dump in your mouth. You Chris Benoit out your damn mind. My flow sharp as a cactus jack, and you just a disgrace to mankind. Like Kurt Angle, grab your ankle, get your shit broke. Sell out arenas like John Cena, cause I'm the big show. Blocks cocking, shots popping, I am not stopping. You don't smell what I'm cooking until you hit rock bottom. What you need, bitches, weed, I can get you straight. I got heroin, hoes, and hecklers, that's Triple H. Niggas hate, but it's the money that matters. My new gun, Madden Jeff Hardy, it come with a ladder. You pussy like gold dust, niggas fear me like Goldberg. The streets made me an ultimate warrior, niggas no verb. I told your bitch to suck it like X-Pac. Keep thinking this a game, and 2, I go play your Xbox. Like Brock Lesnar, I got the best shot. Stab you with this new Hulk Hogan, and 2, I see a leg drop.
Yo, that was nice. That was nice. That was nice. Look like the chat feeling that. Of course, y'all already. My chat is dope. My chat ears and my chat radars are like phenomenal. My chat says, is that EJ? Now, I haven't heard an EJ song in years. I haven't seen my good brother EJ in a minute, to be honest. Did I see him at the Crown? When the last time I seen EJ? But I haven't heard EJ music in a minute. So for the chat to be like, is that EJ is wild? And then everyone knew who Verb was. You know what I mean? But yeah, they call that wrestling album. And that was EJ and the good brother Verb. Yeah. Now EJ I remember the first time I saw EJ years ago. I think I may have been hosting something at Hip Hop 101. Either I was hosting or Sonny was hosting. But I remember the first time I saw EJ, I was like, yo, this little slick nigga is dope. So shout out to him. Shout out to Verb. Yeah. And shout out to Verb for sending me that music, man. I've been waiting for like a few weeks for Verb to send me something. He's like, I got you, big bro. I got you. I'm like, yo, if I see him post something, I'll be like, you know why I'm here. I need that. You know what I mean? So shout out to Verb, man. Like, yo, it's bananas on the writtens and off the top. Verb is like, disgustingly like dope, yo. So let's keep it moving. Let's go with this right here. Let's go with this. We got a video. Let me get the video out the way, y'all. Why not? Wow.
I'm trying to get to the bag, but I ain't talking about Birkin. I'm here for a purpose. These are my words of encouragement. I'm trying to get to the bag, but I ain't talking about Birkin. I'm here for a purpose. These are my words of encouragement. She is beautiful, magical, blessed, a nourisher, writer, driven for success, a triple threat, independent, phenomenal, motivated to be the best, a fighter, a survivor. She is open-minded, kinda crazy at times, unapologetically flawed, at peace she shines. Complicated yet soulful, smart, sexy and strong, amazing, calm before the storm. She is inspiring, she is a black queen, she is amazing, she is so refreshing, so clean, so clean. Yeah, so clean, so clean. Unpredictable, spiritual, compatible, delectable. Something about her energy, it gravitates and it won't let go. It won't let go. No. I'm trying to get to the bag, but I ain't talking about Birkin. I'm here for a purpose. These are my words of encouragement. I'm trying to get to the bag, but I ain't talking about Birkin. I'm here for a purpose. These are my words of encouragement. She is fearless, gentle, not to mention she has potential. Credentials make boss moves look plain and simple. Focused on her responsibilities and priority, taking proper precaution on how to be a better she. She is an artist, a thinker, a writer. She cherished the essence, never neglected. She is indeed respected in her element. She was meant to be different. Everything that's happening, she did it with good intention. She knows her work, put in work, she trusts the process. Manifest, she no doubt striving to be the best. She put up a fight like Layla A.L.I. Earn her stripes, now it's time to take flight. Her determination is her dedication to show her appreciation on how she made it. Who is she? Who is she? She is we. She is we. She is we. Lady Reed. I'm trying to get to the bag, but I ain't talking about Birkin. I'm here for a purpose. These are my words of encouragement. I'm trying to get to the bag, but I ain't talking about Birkin. I'm here for a purpose. These are my words of encouragement.
All right. Got Apex the Genius here.
What it is, OG?
Chilling. You missed some heat, man. You missed some Verb and EJ.
Oh, I was tapped in I was tapped in online and shit. I had because I wanted to be tapped in for the conversation and everything, but I had to handle some daddy duty shit. But I was definitely been tapped in the whole time. Got you. Want to listen?
All right. So that song was oh man, I forgot what shorty from, but she's not from around these parts. Stojakovic. Her name, though, let me see. The song is called Words of Wisdom, and I don't have her name. Was her name in the video?
Not from what I saw.
Let me check my emails. But in the meantime, between time, I also want to let y'all know that I will be dropping a video for the Spitterlude that I just that y'all heard. So if you just tuning in, you missed a song from well, not a song, but you missed some Dylon that I put out. So I will be putting that out in the Matrix at some point, like actually putting it out. But I wanted to air it on the show because my future wife and Apex said that I should do it, so I did it. And speaking of my future wife, if you want to show some love to me and my future wife, and when I say future, I mean like 5 days.
She's your queen to me.
5 days, yeah, 5 days, and 5 days. So if you want to show some love to me and my bride to be, you can go ahead and click the link in the description, and you can go ahead and show some love to us. We would greatly appreciate that. Yeah, nothing else to be said. If you want to show the love, the link is in the description. Click it, and you can show some love to me and my wonderful bride to be, Latoya. So with that said, and we are getting married this Saturday. So yeah, click the link now. Before I move on, Shay Ray had a show this Friday at the UB Blake Center. I don't know the specifics of it, but if you follow Shay Ray, if you follow Ogun, and if you follow me, you'll get the information because I'll be posting it. But I just want to put it out there right now in the Matrix. Shay Ray will be performing August 22nd at UB Blake. So if you have not seen Shay live, this is your chance to see him live locally, right in the Mount Vernon area, or the Black Arts District, rather, I believe. So yeah. So Kelly, I want to see you there. My man Simba said he was gonna show up. So yeah, y'all show up. My wife can't show up because me and her can't be in the same place at the same time within 24 hours of the Jiffy. So, but I'll be there. Ha ha.
You mother.
Ha ha. All right. So let's keep moving, y'all. I'm gonna find the name of that good sister also.
Hi, Ducky. I love you. Verb, what it is, broski? You know.
Matter of fact, yeah. While Peck's doing his shout outs and shit, let me get the name of this good sister. Her name is Femc Lady Ree.
Femc Lady Ree. Okay.
Femc Lady Ree. She sounded like she would call herself Femc Lady something.
No, that makes perfect sense.
A billion %. All right, let's keep it moving, y'all. Let's go with we rolling. Let's go with this right here.
Let's get this money. Yeah, nigga. Shit, rock star shit. Radiohead and all them niggas, all them fly names. Yeah, Green Day. Van Halen, Metallica suit. Yeah, Ozzy. Shout out to Ozzy. Yo, yo, Wallows Chris, the duffel bag, got a straight meal. Black Onyx dice, I'm off in the grill. Party and bullshit, the gun got a full clip. Stop running your trap, you get gapped for that new slip. Triple goose, feel like an OJ glove. And them Gucci seats in the jet is nothing but love. Push comes to shove, I'ma burn a half an ounce in the Skylark. Ice cold Dos Equis, I don't fuck with the land shark. AMG Bach with the glass steering wheel. Petrified wood dash with a crystal windshield. White tires, gold diamond flakes in the paint jar. Shit so sexy when you look, you get your dick hard. Impeccable, I'm more than intellectual. Dog throwing dawn that'll stir fry your vegetables. Tone candle, murk your grandma. For them dead presidents, you should never bite the hand, Paul.
We the
authors, writers of the next saga, slay the vultures, cultivators of the culture, guardians of the forefathers. Burn your tape on the altar, then fly in the salsa. Rap entertainers, you come here, you enter danger, you are here. Mama told you not to play with strangers. Just a different chamber, from a different manger. LMC trilogy, a certified banger. We next up like them automated Teslas. Niggas can't measure up, rate your staff like the settlers. We coming for cash and all the etceteras. Cryptocurrency, digital embezzlers, advanced like Nvidia. Laugh, we turn the city up. Songs go viral and spread like chlamydia. Influencers move like influenza. Through the winters, Miss Moringa with the ginger. Skip karate, the sequences Fibonacci. Sipping sake with chicken teriyaki. Yak me, isosceles, strangle office monopolies. The dynasty fulfillment of an ancient prophecy. Blessed at birth like my brother, we born divine. You stressed and cursed, outdated and lost in time. I'm like King the Conqueror. The slang is marvelous, protect the sacred timeline. The whole game should honor us. Motherfucker. We the authors, writers of the next saga, slay the vultures, cultivators of the culture, guardians of the forefathers. Burn your tape on the altar, then fly in the salsa. Rap entertainers, you come here, you enter danger, you are here. Mama told you not to play with strangers. Just a different chamber, from a different manger. LMC trilogy, a certified banger.
My work's my hustle, my shirt lift, I'ma bust you. Paranoia for niggas who can't afford lawyers. Sitting high sequoias, coming off my voyage. You ever left this earth? You should go explore it. Gourmet dolls, display art, poesy. You can't categorize or stare in your eyes. Man amongst men, king amongst kings. Marine regime when I walk through, talk the deuce respectfully. Or this Nike checker beat. Dead in your ass, need bread in a Brinks bag. Getting hefty with the whip lefty. Goes to goat, armor day, this introductory. Ambidextrous, Dizzy Gillespie hits. Generational wealth, proceeding off excellence. We Teflon dons and quine what your texture is. I've been a ruler, can't design a nigga measurements.
Authors, writers of the next saga, slay the vultures, cultivators of the culture, guardians of the forefathers. Burn your tape on the altar, then fly in the salsa. Rap entertainers, you come here, you enter danger, you are here. Mama told you not to play with strangers. Just a different chamber, from a different manger. LMC trilogy, a certified banger.
That was nice.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at that at all.
That was nice. So, Lyrical Leviathan, you're a little right. That was Ghostface Killer. But it was Ghostface Killer with Deuce and Amadei the Apostle. So, yeah. Yeah. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. So yeah, that was nice.
Say who that was again?
So that was Ghostface Killer, Amadei the Apostle, and Deuce. Deuce went last. Ghost went first. Question.
Is that the first major industry artist that's been played on Shock Value Radio?
On Shock Value? Yes, on Shock Value, yes.
Come on now.
On Shock Value, hold it. On Shock Value. Have I had any industry stuff sent to me?
The fire.
No, this is it.
Hey, we gotta give niggas they milestones when they pop up, bro. Like,
no, I had to think about it. I had to make sure diligence was due. But yes, I believe that is the first one.
Nice.
The first legit one. No.
Huh?
He had another one. I think he did. I think ATA had one with Raheem Devon.
Okay.
Either way, it's ATA. But I think ATA has something with Raheem. I think. ATA, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think he's in the chat. Shock Values. Listen. Shout out to the artists who support me and trust the platform and respect the platform to send me exclusives, to send me stuff before it even gets out. Shout out to Life the Oracle. Shout out to Raph, the Almighty, he does it. But yeah. And somebody else on here, Verb sent me some exclusive stuff. Lovely Lay sends me exclusive. So shout out to everyone who sends me exclusives and things before. And I tell people, don't wait for your shit to drop to promote your shit. If you got a single or whatever, throw that shit out. If you got something you trying to test the waters, throw that shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And don't wait for the week of. You got 2 or 3 jiffies. I ain't playing them all the same night, but don't wait. Send them to me and tell me the order. Yo, play this one first, this one second, this one third. Or tell me you don't care. I'll just pick whatever hits the email first. Yeah, Purge, you remember that Raheem joint. I think that was ATA though. So let me go. Now, however, that Raheem Devine joint, well, no, they would have had to pay for that. They would have had to pay. That's not just going to be on YouTube. They would have to pay for that. So I was gonna say, I don't know if that was like, you know how you buy the hook, Pex, you know, you buy the hook with the but no, if it's Raheem, you paying for that hook.
You paying for that.
Yeah, if it's Raheem, you paying for the hook.
Yeah.
So shout out to them.
Randos in the Matrix. Nah, Raheem, that's a.
Yeah, nah, he said fresh out the studio. Yeah, he sent that to us fresh out the Jiffy.
Yo,
yeah,
he felt your energy in the Spittaloo before it even dropped.
Yeah, yo. Listen. They responded well, Pex. I let off a Spittaloo, but they responded well, man. They responded well.
Yo, no, when you sent me that shit earlier, I had to call you. Like, are you okay? Like, did somebody bother you, OG? Like, what the fuck?
Nah, listen, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You got Verb doing all the shit he been doing. Then Ray Luger threw out two hard jiffies. I'm like, you know what, man? Nah, yo. I need to do something.
Verb has been. Look, Broski don't know this. Verb, what you sent me today and what the fuck Verb been doing? That's charging me up for this fucking battle in November, yo.
Listen, I told Verb that. I said, Verb, I be right. I wrote with you in mind. Like, hold up, let me try to get some shit to make Verb be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, nah, it's what we used to call back in the 90s. We called it the pressure from the lecture. You know what I mean? So it's like nah, I respect that pressure. I respect that. You know what I mean? So shout out to Verb for definitely being the tip of the spear right now. Keeping niggas on their toes.
Bar heavy, everything.
Yeah. All right. So let's go. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. I said who that was, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's go with hold on. What ATA calls that? Let me see what ATA called that. I said it already, I think. Or didn't I? Nah, it ain't no name. It's just Amadei the Apostle featuring Ghostface Killer and Deuce.
It's just, yeah, bitch, I did that.
Yeah, nigga. It's a song with Ghost, nigga. Play it. You know what this is.
You should call that "What Did You Do Today?"
Yeah. He says he called that trilogy. Please like the broadcast. It's enough of y'all on here. Please like the broadcast. We would greatly appreciate that. Even if you're not in the chat, please like the broadcast from wherever you're listening to us at. We appreciate it. Let me get to more music. And by the time I come back, I expect to see more likes than I see right now. Thank you and please. And I'm welcome. All right. Let's go with we played that. Let's go with y'all. This is another video, I think. Yeah, we'll do that.
Checking all systems. Checking. 1, 2. Checking. Microphone check. All systems. dynamics, indistinguishable from magic. They're damaged, the temple contenders. We invented rap standards, artistic investments, lines connected, online investors. In a time where rappers are actors, routines in your rhyme scheme seem faker than wrestling. Black boys turn emails, lost their souls in adolescence, stressed in the mess, robotest, matrix mess, thoughts turn to anorex, couldn't find their minds but a space-time GPS, brainwashed bastards wildin', but Mozart's heart, you couldn't create a classic track list, is wasted mileage. I don't share your enthusiasm, like my favorite Jammer album, you only comment hard, digitized, Rikers Island, just internet bars, we came from a ship in the stars, from the ancient future, past, present, and to marble, twisted like a vintage Kama Sutra, microchips in the booty cheeks of the illest dimes, who twerk their spine and jerk the mind, give a kid goosebumps, R.L. Stein, rewind. Rewind?
He is Lord, he is Lord. He is Lord, he is Lord. He is Lord, he is Lord. Praises to the Most High.
Break dance on water, Jesus and Adidas. The B-boys became teachers for sacred circles of non-believers. Punched in the new coordinates, my ordinance is more as shit. Black man survived the new apocalypse, a pocket full of rocket ships just to make the base fly. I take mines, read your thoughts before you think them, and take mines. Predict your rhymes before you ink them, shatter their composition before they spit them and break rhymes. Now back to the story at hand, divinity in grams, footprints in sand, flames to extinguish the page. What they won't read, they won't understand. Lost knowledge, call it an honest prospect. Context for the soul, so we swallow skill and spit out enough blue pills to escape the rabbit hole. Flows grind hard, spit the illest shit, burn the mic like syphilis. Versus left a digital fingerprint on Mars. Then you turn to a binary star, 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 star. Like that,
Lord, he is Lord.
like that,
He is Lord, he is Lord.
like that,
He's your Lord, he's your Lord.
like that,
He's your Lord. The Most High. Praises to all praises. The Most High. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Jesus. Yes, even here in the future, Jesus is still here. He's so important that Jesus, he's still coming. He didn't come back yet. It's been many thousands of years, but Jesus is still.
All right. Perk said, "Don't blame Jesus." Jesus and Adidas was wild. Jesus and Adidas.
Jesus and Adidas.
Nah, yo, that's making it to the lexicon packs. I don't know how.
Oh, it'll be there. If you don't do it, I will. Either way, all roads.
But Jesus and Adidas is definitely making it to the lexicon.
Joe said you can't follow Ghostface with this.
What in the Jesus and Adidas is going on in this mother?
Joe said microchips in the booty cheeks is unacceptable.
He said that?
Oh, you must have went to your happy place. There's definitely microchips in the booty cheeks. Somebody's booty cheeks has microchipped like a fucking
you know what's funny? We ain't hear Yo talk about semen in like 2 songs. Because he He always talking. Somehow semen is getting injected.
Now it's being injected in the booty cheek via microchip.
He said the booty cheeks and the microchip. The microchip in the booty cheek. Yo, I didn't hear that, yo. Oh man. Yo, Duchess was right, yo. It was artistic, yo. Yo is not, yo.
You said it was autistic? Oh, artistic.
Oh man.
Okay. My bad. My bad.
Dick said he said the same shit. Yeah, I need to turn the AC back on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nah. Hey, Liver, how does he know about Heavenly Rammer family? Yo. Pax, how did he know about Heavenly Rammer family, yo?
Who doesn't know about Heavenly Rammer family?
Oh man. Oh nah. Hey Shauna, you know you got me fucked up. Jesus and Adidas is going into the lexicon somehow, yo. You got me fucked up, Shauna. You got me fucked up.
Look, I believe we've had this conversation with him about the Heavenly Rammer family.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, this is beautiful, yo. Yo. A box of chocolates, yo. A box of fucking chocolates.
A box of fucking chocolate.
What's the count? What's the count, Duchess? What's the count?
Oh shit.
What's the count? What we doing?
3 to 5. 3 plays, 5 sprays. So we got a lot of people that are voicing their opinions, but they're not voting.
Yes.
Even if you're making jokes, you still need to vote. Because I done joked hella shit that I played. So
Yeah. We still need to do what we need to do, y'all.
So
Just
making jokes, spray. We're not assuming or interpreting anything.
No. Cause I'll joke something and still play it.
Oh no. We knew what yours was. You spelled it out. You spelled it out very, very Baltimore. Tick was duly noted. Tick was duly noted. So we got to move on, y'all. Yeah, this has been an extended show, and we got like maybe 2 more songs. So it's 4 to 5 at the moment. How long you gonna let it rock? So that's 9 votes.
How many voted on the last one?
Did Duchess make her vote? Duchess, did you make your vote after you put the vote count? Or were you just reiterating that you voted 1? Okay, all right, yeah, 4 to 5. Thank you.
All right. We gotta move. It's a close one, but that was Slick Vic, Lyrical Leviathan, and I'm telling y'all because it was a close one, so I'm gonna let y'all know who it was, in case y'all like that. You know what I mean? But it is gonna get sprayed, unfortunately, but it was close.
I really like that. That's good. Fucking good job.
That was close. That was close. You almost there.
My ass!
And let that be a reminder never to fail me again.
The fact that that's the one you used. My ass.
My microchip. My microchip. You shot me in the microchip.
Oh, Jesus Christ. See? Monday is great again.
Hey yo, and but yeah, no, that was Lyrical Leviathan, y'all. For those of y'all who do like that, y'all please go check that out.
Yep.
and check him out. Y'all can get that project. I mean that song. And it's called it was produced by Jammer One, and it's called Binary Stars, in parentheses, He is Lord. All right. Oh, and it was the cover was designed by Lovey, by Afrodelic. Okay.
Good.
All right. Shout out to Vic. He's been working with the whole family. He had Soul on the Hook. He been doing Preem has been doing his beats. Lovey doing the art. So shout out to Vic for
I've been for almost 20 years and never got a beat from him.
Yeah, that's because you don't be wearing your backpack enough. I mean, you keep it in the car.
No, my backpack always on. It's just what in it isn't for what's going on. Oh, Goon, thanks, bro. I appreciate that shit.
So let's keep moving. Let's go with this.
Much love.
3 more. We got more. Here we go. Let's go with this.
Gasto. I got shooters like they Luca, call them Mike Trade. They ain't time from long distance, they got nice aim. They no jokers, but they strokers, put you on a poster. Joel Embiid, yes indeed, put you in the poster. I got cookers, Devin Booker, no you better not look up. Shooting shots like Steph Curry, dribbles leave you shook up. 4-5 Donovan Mitchell, blue tips, bullets split you. And when they hit you, it's game over, your family gon' miss you. My youngin' told me put 100 rounds on the stick, and if a nigga play with him, he shoot it like my Donovan. Yeah, he be on some shit. Guns all is my Jonovic. Afghanistan choppers, you would think he be called bombing shit. Got another youngin' shot like CJ McCollum. Go for Jangles with the tone. He want that smoke, he ain't ducking. He don't do none of that clutching. He shoot first, he ain't bluffing. Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, keep that heat like an oven. My teenager, no stranger. Shorty keeps him a banger. He's Tim Hardaway Jr. We call him the Tone Ranger. He Aaron Fox all on paper. He excels up in danger. Yeah, his nickname Buddy Hill. He's shooting flames out his finger. My other youngin', no joke. He want all of the smoke. He calls hell with the pole. Shoot it like Caldwell Pope. Drive it like he is Giannis, giving his teammates some hope. He gets busy like a grizzly. Drive a rant with the flow. I got shooters like they Luca, call them Mike Trade. They ain't time from long distance, they got nice aim. They no jokers, but they strokers, put you on a poster. Joel Embiid, yes indeed, put you in the poster. I got cookers, Devin Booker, no you better not look up. Shooting shots like Steph Curry, dribbles leave you shook up. 4-5 Donovan Mitchell, blue tips, bullets split you. And when they hit you, it's game over, your family gon' miss. Got a dummy like Desmond Bain when he let that thing rain. Monkey nuts all on that 40, he like Ant-Man when he bang. On point, there he is calling with a step back like James Harden. Shooting your face with a thrill, so we call him Will Barton. Got a shorty from St. Louis, yeah, I call her Jason Tatum. I just put shorty to work, no, I never ever date him. Night work, she fits to lay him on that posty Andre Ayton. Keep rockets like she from Houston, by that green like she's jailing. My newest youngin' stay in functions like Zion, he be ducking. He's a wildcat that's from up in New York, like Jalen Brunson. Jalen Ivy when he bustin' pistols, make you do the running, man. Ain't from Detroit, but keep pistons like K. Cunningham. Got a duo down in Tulsa, call them Shane and Chad Hogan. They be running through Oklahoma, doing walk-ups, they don't. Call them 38 babies, won't hesitate, that shoot the gun, boy. Catch no dubs, I show love to my NBA young boy. I got shooters like they Luca, call them Mike Trade. They ain't time from long distance, they got nice aim. They no jokers, but they strokers, put you on a poster. Joel Embiid, yes indeed, put you in the poster. I got cookers, Devin Booker, no you better not look up. Shooting shots like Steph Curry, dribbles leave you shook up. 4-5 Donovan Mitchell, blue tips, bullets split you. And when they hit you, it's game over, your family gon' miss you. Yeah.
All right, let's talk, y'all. Let's talk. So I like the first verse more than the other verse, but I like the first verse and I do like the hook. First verse and I do like the hook. But I agree with Red Room. It was the song felt a little long-winded. However, I'm not mad. Talk to me, chat. What are y'all doing with it? Where you at with it, Chico?
I'm not mad, but I would not play it. Like, it's just one of them, like, okay, you did a song. You feel me? That's how I feel to me. It's like, okay, you recorded something.
Got you.
Like, so I don't.
You.
It's
So when
choice. I don't have nothing funny to say about it. It's just okay.
Right.
What I play
just,
it.
Got you.
Like if I'm outside spinning or something, that is not gonna come on.
Got you. All right. Talk to me, chat. Where y'all at? What we doing? Some people said the mix is suspect. I was okay. I heard everything. I don't know. Like I don't.
Yeah, it's not the mix. I mean, the mix could be a problem, but it's just whatever.
All right. Locke. We appreciate it. Locke said she's playing it. She see the potential. But yeah, I didn't see an issue with the mix. To be honest, Pex, I didn't have an issue with the mix. And like I said, I definitely like the first verse, and I like the hook. I think the song could have been shorter, and maybe trying to make the second verse match whatever. And again, I will have to go back and critique it thoroughly to find out what I liked about the first verse. You know what I mean? But I think whatever was going on in the first verse should have happened in the second verse, and there didn't need to be anything past the second verse. I don't think. You know what I mean? But I did like the hook, and I had no problem with the audio quality.
Yeah, no, I think the audio was good too. I can see why somebody would think it was the mix because it did feel like it just everything together. It just sonically, it just didn't mesh that well. So, but that's not an issue of the mix. So I can understand why somebody would cite the mix as being a problem, but just the vocals and the verses and the beat sound like it was fighting each other, but not in the sense of mix quality.
Copy. All right. Where we at with the votes, y'all? What the votes look like? Duchess, what the votes look like? So we can go ahead and move on. Oh. Only 2 plays? Gritty Gang said it sounded like a reference. Wow. So who was okay? Who was okay with it? Because I don't know if I would have sprayed it because like I said, it was for me. It was more so of the length of the song more than anything. Because the grace I was gonna give, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like the grace I would have gave, it was like it just went on a little too long for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? However, like I said, that's the only reason that I would take umbrage towards it. All right, it is what it is. It's a lot of people. It's a lot more people listening as voting as well. I will say that. And please make sure you like the broadcast if you haven't. You're here, you're listening. It takes nothing for you to hit the button. I appreciate y'all thoroughly, immensely. Thank you, and I'm welcome. All right. Let's man. So I guess diligence is due, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay.
I regret to inform you that diligence is due. Prepare yourself to be sprayed. Giggity. No diddy.
All right, y'all. We're gonna keep moving. All right, let's go with this song right here. And I hope this song is through because I want to shout yo out.
Well, you better hope it's close.
Yeah, or I hope it's close so I can shout yo out for something. Here we go. Put your ears on.
Oh yeah, I can't leave this bitch alone. I'm a dog and I love to get this bitch the bone and be quick to fix the tone. She call my penis home, but the way it taught this bitch the won't be having no snooze like a song coming from Silverphone. She sent me SOS text on the weekend. I'm trying to have a good day. Shorty geeking, she want a top dog. I'm trying to get top dog. She ain't even worthy of a yogi, a hot dog. I really fucking hate this bitch. I ain't even lying, no, but quiet as it's kept as far as sex, the pussy fired off. Some of y'all out there laughing, but this is not a joke at all. I really had to train this bitch. She my little Pokemon. Spot my interest, Jolty young. Can't cook, but the throat is bomb. Areola's pretty, tits look like two big old Pokeballs. Say, little bitch, I choose you. And if you got a man, change the plans, cause here I am. So feel free to say that you used to. I carry a pew, pew. And if that bitch go pew, pew, it's gonna turn a dog ass nigga into a blues flute. So don't get it confused, boo. I know you gonna do me wrong. You got no job like Tommy Strong, but put your number in my phone. I can't leave this bitch alone. I'm a dog and I love to get this bitch the bone and be quick to fix the tone. She call my penis home, but the way it taught this bitch the won't be having no snooze like a song coming from Silverphone. She sent me SOS text on the weekend. I'm trying to have a good day. Shorty geeking, she want a top dog. I'm trying to get top dog. She ain't even worthy of a yogi, a hot dog. Fuck, I look like stressing or sweating when texting the bitch. And this is not a flesh to care less, it's some unethical shit. It's a method to my madness. Ain't got time for insecurities or bitch assness. So quit with all that yapping. You really just be trapping. I be laughing to the bank, saying I shot the club up. The whole time I was shooting blanks. I know how these bitches think. They just like to pick and choose. So when it comes to that, treat them like boxers. I just stick and move. I follow different rules. So don't be thinking we doing no dating. We fuck on the first night. I call that orientation. Damn girl, this pussy's amazing. Head game beyond tough. Your red flags keep on showing up. And I know I should be gone, but I can't leave this bitch alone. I'm a dog and I love to get this bitch the bone and be quick to fix the tone. She call my penis home, but the way it taught this bitch the won't be having no snooze like a song coming from Silverphone. She sent me SOS text on the weekend. I'm trying to have a good day. Shorty geeking, she want a top dog. I'm trying to get top dog. She ain't even worthy of a yogi, a hot dog.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Yo said orientation. The Pokemon balls, what do you say, yo?
Titties look like two big old Pokeballs.
They said I was shooting the club up. Whole time I was shooting blanks.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
I like that.
Check the chat.
I did.
Okay.
You said you know who that is?
Read the chat again. When you go ahead and read it when we get to the next song.
Yo. Oh.
But that shit is that song is fire.
Yo. Okay. Yeah. So what's the count? What's the count? Any sprays?
I am downloading these other songs. I'm not looking at the chat at the moment.
All right. Where we at with this, Duchess? So I can get to the
You know what music I'm downloading, good brother.
Yep. All right, that was Y1. Y1, he called that "Can't Leave This Bitch Alone." All right, shout out to Y1. He got a project dropping soon, an EP. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Y'all already like 2 of the songs.
Yes, sir.
That he put out. So, Too Long was the first Jiffy, and this one is Can't Leave That Bitch Alone.
Bro, Y1 has been making fire ass music since we
listen.
Teenagers, bro.
Now he's been around for a minute.
Bro, I met Y1 being one of the helper engineers at Lee Clifton when they had the studio in there.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
It's a long ass time ago, bro.
Long time ago. Shout out to Y1. And so also shout out to Y1 for putting other artists onto the platform. I got an email today from someone who came from Y1. So shout out to him. Shout out to him. And yeah, shout out to everyone who does that. So please send me music, shockvaluemedia@gmail.com, a labeled MP3 or YouTube link, and we straight. Don't send me Spotify stuff. You can send me YouTube music. I need to be able to download it, because if I stream it through the other platforms, it sounds really, really small and janky. You don't get the full weight of your song. All right. So that's why I asked for a labeled MP3 or YouTube link, and I can go ahead and do my due diligence and get your song played the way you want to hear it. All right, let's keep going. Here we go.
Yeah, back again. See, incredible. Ty Smitty. Yeah. Don't cross me. Don't cross me. I got the stick on me like I'm playing hockey. Come on, don't cross me. Don't cross me. Nah, all you motherfuckers just can't stop me. Don't cross me. Don't cross me. All you motherfuckers just can't stop me. Yeah, come on, don't cross me. Don't cross me. Yeah, I got the stick on me like I'm playing hockey. Feel this dope in your eardrum. Look out, here it comes. The song on the radio, I still ain't hear one. Got that weed, here's some. Got them pills, here's one. Okay. Got that crap in my lyrics. You know you wanna hear it. I know you see my spirit. So much smoke, I can't clear it. Feel the vibe that I'm sending. It's your mind that I'm bending. It's my rhymes that I'm lending. No, I'm not pretending. I'm a fucking devil, baby. I'm a fucking monster. My family's from Russia. They some fucking mobsters. Everywhere I go, yo, I will fucking conquer. I'm a king. All I eat is steak and fucking lobster. I'm a boss. You a buster, bitches. I don't trust you. Like a fish, I will gut you and eat you for supper. That's right. Don't cross me. Don't cross me. I got the stick on me like I'm playing hockey. Come on, don't cross me. Don't cross me. Nah, all you motherfuckers just can't stop me. Don't cross me. Don't cross me. All you motherfuckers just can't stop me. Come on, don't cross me. Don't cross me. I got the stick on me like I'm playing hockey. Yeah. It's Ty Smitty, baby. What up? Fuck what you heard, put your jaw on the curb. Yeah. Run in your mouth, you get your teeth knocked out. Get cut with a razor if you a clout chaser. I'm getting paper, and you just a hater. When I walk on the ground, yo, I leave craters. Got a bitch about to fuck, yo, I gotta pay the waiter. She ain't a hoe, I don't gotta pay the slayer. I ain't handcuffing, yo, have her back later. Don't cross me. Don't cross me. I got the stick on me like I'm playing hockey. Come on, don't cross me. Don't cross me. Nah, all you motherfuckers just can't stop me. Don't cross me. Don't cross me. All you motherfuckers just can't stop me. Come on, don't cross me. Don't cross me. I got the stick on me like I'm playing hockey. Yeah. It's the thieves world, baby.
You know, when people be on songs and say they get money, but you see them on Facebook asking for money, it's
Chico.
like, I'm saying in general, bro. Like, that's not even where I sprayed it at.
All right, man. It looked like, did anyone play it?
No.
All right.
It's big twos for the pew.
All right.
Thank y'all on this line. Go ahead. Do some diligence. And go get my charger box.
Hey, yo, my nigga, check this out. Whoever made that song need his ass beat. That shit ain't cool. Send that shit back, bruh.
All right. I hate sprays. Here we go, y'all. Last song of the night, man. Last song of the night. Let's see how y'all feel about this. Tick, can you smell it? All right, here we go.
Meaning and making. Scotty Black.
I'm a little kid beat.
Cars, driven them, bars, killing them. She in my lane, yeah, she feeling him. Got bars and I'm chocolate, call me Eminem. Big mama need a session, need to fit me in. I'm a nigga talking shit, that's what rapping is. I can talk my shit lovely cause it's who I'm is. No capper, get on your grizz, she like the riz. The fit that I'm wearing, let her know that I don't give a shit. I'm in the city, getting to the money, nobody sleep. Passion for $1, trying to fight just to stay on your feet. Passion for $1, trying to fight just to stay on your feet. I'm lit in every category. Now what can niggas say about me? I'm lit in every category. Lit in every category, what can niggas say about me? Been a name, never change, never be the same. I'm in my own lane, go against the grain. Ain't you glad I came? I'm lit in every category. Lit in every category, what can niggas say about me? I'm lit in every category. Lit in every category, what can niggas say about me? I ain't the nicest, the most righteous. I ain't selective, I ain't trying to play detective. Been a name, never change, never be the same. I'm in my own lane, go against the grain. Ain't you glad I came? Profitable business, should've been a chemist. I was smoking that grimace. Competition, nigga, that's non-existent. I ain't a gimmick, that's a contradiction. Let's run a play, let's get this money, that's every day. Double down on real estate, crossing lines in the state. Roll out, go out, nigga, show out. Determine your position. Cars, driven them, bars, killing them. She in my lane, yeah, she feeling him. Got balls and I'm chocolate, call me Eminem. Big mama need a session, need to fit me in. I'm a nigga talking shit, that's what rapping is. I can talk my shit lovely cause it's who I'm is. No capper, get on your grizz, she like the riz. The fit that I'm wearing, let her know that I don't give a shit. Lamb truck, D the shades, I be a renegade. Fucking with me, we gon' get you some jewelry. Like it or not, got that flow when it's hot. I'm a nigga from the projects, I want me a yacht and a private jet. I ain't asking a lot. Fall asleep, wake up in the villa, nigga, that's a thriller. Fall asleep in the villa, wake up, nigga, that's a thriller. Fall asleep in the villa, nigga, that's a thriller.
All right. Yo.
Hey, yo.
The chat with the Scotty Blizzy, the chat.
That shit felt like new leather.
Come on, yo. Y'all know. Y'all know what it is, yo.
That shit felt like new leather, my nigga.
Yeah, yo. Yeah, yo. That definitely, definitely smelled like new leather.
That's new leather, my nigga.
Yo, no Kappa. Shout out to Mr. New Leather himself, yo.
Straight
like
up.
win, lose, or draw, man. Win, lose, or draw, you cannot hate on this man, yo. You really can't, yo. You cannot like whatever, yo. But you can't hate on this man, yo. Pex, how does he have a song every week, yo?
So how does he have a song every week?
Every week he has a song.
That's called work ethic.
Yo.
That's what that is.
Yo. Listen, I say this about him, and I say this about Slick Vic, yo. Like, they just keep putting it out, yo. They just putting music out, yo. They just keep putting music out. They just keep putting just art out, yo. For the sake of them putting their art out, yo. And I think, regardless how any of us feels about it, I think that's commendable.
Yeah, no, totally. That's why we. If it's something we don't fuck with, we make the jokes, but we don't make them from a harsh or disrespectful place.
Yeah,
because we respect the art at the end of the day. But
no, 1,000,000%.
It be funny though. There's a whole fucking community of people that will hear some of this shit that we joke on and be like, "No, nigga, this is the second coming of Jesus."
Listen, I've seen it. I've seen it. So shout out. I'm gonna say, we all know who the artist is because we just know what New Leather smells like. So
exactly.
Shout out to Scotty Blizzy, man. Shout out to Scotty Blizzy, man. You know what I mean? Nah, Purge. We gotta gotta keep it a buck. However, it's like the fact that we all know yo without yo saying a word said something.
And the fact that we're not even addressing him by his name, we're addressing him by one of the songs.
Yes, which says it all. Nah, Scotty Blizzy, yo. Listen, that's what we do, yo.
Like it or not, it did what it was supposed to do because it's etched in our fucking brain.
It's etched in the brain, yo. It's etched in the brain. I've sent people the song New Leather. I've sent that song to people. People have asked for the song New Leather, which is crazy, right? Because it got sprayed, but people asked for the song. So shout out to Scotty Black. Shout out to Scotty Black, man. Like,
look, the reason that song, we know why that song got sprayed, but at the same time, we also understand the feeling of feeling like New Leather.
Yep.
That you feel?
Yep. Which, again, it made its way into the lexicon.
Send it to me, cause you know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it made its way into the lexicon. But with that said, you know what I mean? Yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do, man.
Come on, bruh. Don't log out now. Although I ain't gonna lie, them comments was pretty rough in the chat, bruh. Do better.
Snooky! Oh, you gonna call your do work?
Oops. Yes. All right, that's what it is, y'all. Listen, this is my last show as an unmarried man. Throw some emojis up, y'all. Throw some emojis up for your boy, man. All right? Throw some emojis. Okay? Because Duchess, we getting married on Saturday. Okay? I finally did it. You got me. Click, clink. Are you happy now? I joke, I keyed. I cannot wait to marry this woman. I cannot wait for 12 o'clock, and I cannot wait for 2 o'clock. Yeah. So, yeah. You know what I mean? Looking forward to that. So again, the next time y'all see me, I'll have something on this hand. You know what I mean? And she'll be my husband and y'all to death. And you know, I'll be telling y'all I can't do shit because you know the wife, you know. So, you know, that's how that's gonna that's how that's gonna be going. All right. So don't ask it, you know, don't ask me to do anything because you know I can't. You know the missus. Oh man, listen, y'all be safe. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and support our registry. It's in the link. It's in the link. The link is in the description of the show. So if you want to go support us in any way, whether it be words, whether it be monetary love, whatever you want to do, click that link and show us some love, y'all. We really appreciate y'all. And next time we see y'all next week, things will be changed. Broom shall be jumped. Take care, man. Y'all be safe. Hey, listen. I might come out the new leather. Stop playing with me. Hey, stop playing with me.
Hey, nigga, what's up? Nigga, who is your vibe provider for the day?
I might come out the new leather, yo. Shorty see me in the club and she on my dick. Nah, and she on my shit. Shorty see me in the club and she on my shit. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Hold on. My computer don't want to scroll appropriately, but nah, don't go nowhere. Here we go. Hey, yo, Ducky, I hope you tuned in. Here we go.
Yeah. Main in the making.
JP.
Shorty see me in the club and she on my shit. In the club. Come through rocking that new leather. If being fly was a job, tell the truth, tell me who better. Shorty see me in the club and she on my shit. In the club. Come through rocking that new leather. If being fly was a job, tell the truth, tell me who better. Shorty see me in the club and she on my shit. In the club. Come through rocking that new leather. If being fly was a job, tell the truth, tell me who better. Shorty see me in.
Stop playing, cause I might play it, yo.
Yo, you gotta send me that immediately. I need to check tempos on that because I might got an idea. I need to run by you in about 30 minutes.
Y'all stop playing with me, man. Come on, exactly, Purge. Ain't nothing like the new leather, yo. Ain't nothing like my man is on to something, yo. My man is on to something.
Yo, everybody knows that feeling, bro.
Hey, look, Gusto. Come on, Gusto.
Everybody,
come on, Gusto. Who don't know the new leather feel, yo? Stop playing, man.
Niggas gotta know that. If you don't know that feeling, like, you feel me, and you ain't even had to have had leather specifically.
Like, it could have been pleather.
No. Look, that you put the fit on, you cop, they take that look in the mirror like, yeah.
Yeah, yo.
Everybody, whether it's leather or not, you feel me? That time you done looked in the mirror like, yeah, I did that.
Listen, man. I gotta get out of here. This has been an extended show. This has been a dope show. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Please send me more music for next week. I got a few already in the chamber. I got something from Life already. I got something from ATA. So yeah, y'all send me some more music, man. I appreciate y'all, and y'all be safe out there. And get back out them camera out my face.